Ray's findings.
The University of Texas in Austin, Texas. They had a little mishap the other day. It turns out they've got 100 brains that are missing from one of their laboratories.
Wow.
One of the brains, though, belonged to the clock tower sniper Charles Whitman that murdered some people.
Right.
I think it was in the 60s or 70s. So here's a few questions that I had when I was reading this article. What the fuck are they doing with 100 brains?
Exactly. That would be mine.
Stole
That was
them.
mine. That was mine. Oh well, why do they? Why? What are they doing with them? Training people?
Right.
What do they do? I mean, I understand that this was a university, correct? Is that for the medical department or biology? Are they dissecting these brains? Or
yes, they are. They're studying them and brain patterns and they look for little things like, especially with serial killers like Whitman.
Yeah.
They look for disconnects and things.
So what? Yeah, what would anybody do with 100 human brains?
Here's my theory. Charles Whitman cult. They didn't know which one was which, so they took all of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Casual zombies.
Yeah. Casual zombies.
Who want, zombies who are like, man, I really don't want to go out and murder this weekend. I'm just going to have a few brains.
Yeah, right.
Throw them on the old Spitfire.
I'm just gonna hang out here in my bed, and I'm just gonna chew on a couple. That's all.
Chew a few brains.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was a crazy story.
Oh yeah,
I was like reading through. I'm like, I go, what?
What kind of fucking? What kind of security do they have there? Is it like the level that Walter White had in Breaking Bad, where he was just stealing shit? It must be somebody in there, right?
It's probably one old man. I mean, if you're guarding a giant school, the brain department's probably like last year. Like, who's going to do that? It's just some old guy that's retired and he's just trying to get a little extra money.
Yeah, somebody just backed a truck up and they just loaded it up like oranges, and there he goes.
Right. I like to imagine that they're all dressed like ninjas. I don't know why, but it seems better. Like the
Well, yeah. I mean, that's way more exciting than just some fat guy in a U-Haul,
Right, covered in Cheetos
and brain drippings. Yeah, man, that's nuts. I can't even imagine what. But the world is crazy, and that's why we decided to do this show. Yeah, man. I don't know what you'd do with one human brain unless you were consuming it, honestly. Maybe there's a black market for human brains. Who knows?
There's an underground network of Hannibal Lecter type people that are...
Well, it would be connected to... it would be connected to the Illuminati, of course. If you...
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if you see some of the weird shit that they... I don't know. I seen a hotel room that was Illuminati based not too long ago. It was like somebody had got this hotel room in this fancy hotel, and it was this weird small, like dungeon themed is what they called it, room. But it was like had a picture of a weird businessman who was connected to the Illuminati, and there was odd art on the walls, and it was just strange altogether. But who knows? They could have a whole brain cartel going on. And we would never know.